The Afrikaner Volksfront or AVF was a separatist umbrella organization uniting a number of right-wing Afrikaner organizations in South Africa in the early 1990s. History: the AVF was formed by General Constant Viljoen and 3 other generals from the South African Defence Forces and launched on 7 May 1993. The other 3 generals were Major General Tieni Graenewald, a former Chief of Military Intelligence, Lieutenant General Koos Bischoff, former Chief of Operations of the SADF, and Lieutenant General Kobus Visser, a former Head of Investigations of South African Police. The AVF president was Dr. Ferdy Hartzenberg, leader of the Conservative Party, and the chief secretary was Colonel Piet Botha. The AVF existed as an umbrella group for right-wing groups rather than a party in itself. Other groups involved included the Beheerstaat Party, the Herstigte Nasionaal Party, and the Orange Workers. The AVF aimed to disrupt the 1994 elections. The AVF established a Volksrepubliek Committee to gather information and put the ideal of Afrikaner self-determination into practice. In September 1993, this committee recommended a Volksstaat solution incorporating Pretoria, parts of the Transvaal, and northern Kimberley and northern Natal, which would exist as a state with the right to secede from a federal South Africa. In November 1994, a new proposal was suggested for a smaller state with just autonomy. The negotiations held with the ANC displeased hardliners within the AVF, with Hartzenberg demanding nothing less than an independent Afrikaner homeland. After negotiations failed, Viljoen's position in the AVF was undermined by the hardliners. Viljoen left and subsequently formed the Freedom Front. The AVF rejected the interim constitution of South Africa, which was passed in November 1993. In 1994, the AVF sought to have the Boers recognized as an indigenous people by the United Nations, but were unsuccessful after 82 other indigenous peoples signed a petition against the AVF's participation. The AVF was disbanded in November 1996.